Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go to the information. There is a graph given over here, and here we have a parabola on xy plane. A parabola is shown in the xy plane above. Which of the following equations correctly represents the parabola by displaying the x-intercepts of the parabola as constants or coefficients? Okay, so in option A and option B, we have the equation of the parabola in vertex form. So the equation of the parabola in vertex form usually will not display the x-intercepts as constants or coefficients. So we can reject option A and option B. So the intercept form equation of a parabola usually will display the x-intercepts as a constant, actually, not even as coefficients. So in option C and option D, we have the intercept form equation of a parabola. So either option C or option D is correct. So we have to decide which one is correct. So for that, let me consider at where the parabola intersects x-axis, it's -6 and positive 3. So the first x-intercept of the parabola is -6 and the second x-intercept of the parabola is just positive 3. Okay, now to get the factor which is corresponding to this x-intercept x equals -6, what I have to do is I have to make the right side 0. For that, I have to add 6 to both sides. When I add 6 to both sides, -6 positive 6 will cancel out. I'm getting x positive 6 equals to 0. And also the same thing I have to do over here to get the corresponding factor. I have to make the right side 0. So for that, let me subtract 3 from both sides, and positive 3, negative 3 will cancel. I'm getting x negative 3 equals to 0. So here in this one, I got 0 on the right side. In this one also, I got 0 on the right side. So the factor corresponding to the first x-intercept -6 is x positive 6. And the factor corresponding to the second x-intercept, that is 3, is x negative 3. So I find these two factors, x positive 6 and x negative 3, in option C. So the equation that we have in option C correctly displays the x-intercepts as constants. So the correct answer choice for this question is option C. Anyways, let's discuss why option D cannot be correct. So in option D also we have the equation in intercept form, but we don't find these two factors, x positive 6 and x negative 3, over here. So that's why we reject option D. And also some students may think option D is correct because we find the x-intercept -6 and the x-intercept 3 exactly over here. So actually, we should not see these two values at where the parabola intersects x-axis over in the equation. We have to consider the factor corresponding to this x-intercept and the factor corresponding to the second x-intercept. So we should never see these two values, -6 and 3, exactly in the equation. So that's the reason we can reject option D. So the correct answer choice for this question is option C.